Director of Conflict Resolution for the NDC has said that Ghanaians are not fools to vote for Dr. Bawumia again, saying that a vote for Dr. Bawumia is a vote to renew your suffering. Let's go on to listen to what he said, but before that, kindly subscribe to this channel, share this video, and don't forget to always read our news article on dtcofficialgh.com.
Ghanaians should vote for Mahmoud Bawumia. I want to tell him on this program that Ghanaians, having been taken through this harsh economic situation, are not fools to repeat their suffering. A vote for Bawumia is a vote for Ghanaians to repeat their suffering.
He also went ahead to say that it is a lie to say that it is only the Supreme Court that has the right to interpret the Constitution. Let's listen to that also.
People say that it is only the Supreme Court that can interpret the Constitution. It's a lie. The Constitution regulates our lives, our daily lives. And indeed, each day that we go about our activities, we interpret the Constitution. So it's not only the Supreme Court. The only time that it is the preserve of the Supreme Court to interpret the Constitution is when there are rival interpretations. So let people know. I've heard this bandit around. So let the matter end today. It is only when there's a rival interpretation. And that's why the Constitution is written in plain English. You notice that the language of the Constitution is not legalese. Have you noticed that? Because it's meant for all of us. And we are to interpret this Constitution as we go about our activities. So let's assume that even here, your board members are meeting. They call your board, the lawyer for your company to come and interpret a provision of the Constitution. Then the lawyer says that, board members, wait, let me carry the Constitution to the Supreme Court, and then they'll give it, and I'll come and give it to you. Doesn't make sense. So I'm telling people who are always saying that it is all the Supreme Court. Today, let it end. Now, you ask a question. That what is the way forward? The word you used was consensus. And he's gone all over. He has not provided any consensus. What's the way forward? He has not answered that question. But let me follow him to where he has gone to. Let me follow him there. Article 97, G and H. And this provision has been read. It's notorious. Everybody knows it. I'm not going to read it.
Even Michael Quay also quoted it in that insert.
Exactly. Now, the MPP should tell me and viewers where this provision talks about the future. Look at the wording and tell me which of the words here talks about the future. Now, when they say that the Supreme Court has the exclusive jurisdiction to interpret the Constitution, it is not when people on their own decide to come out with a convoluted argument and say that that is an interpretative issue. Are you listening to me? These are plain words. So, when they say the Constitution should be interpreted by the Supreme Court, it doesn't mean that you, Roland, sitting in your house and then conjure an interpretative issue and say that the Supreme Court should now interpret it.
Okay.
And so, per this Constitution and Article 97